Yo bingers, welcome back. Thanks for clicking on the video. Today's topic is more comics that my brothers left behind. I did a video before showing you floppies that my brothers left behind from like the early to mid 80s. But I forgot all about these because these were in a filing cabinet instead of a long box. Now I brought this one up first because I'm sure this is the one that a lot of people are going to be interested in. Muty lover there. Everybody remembers this line here. Now, like I said, my older brother was the one that was in the X-Men. I tried multiple times, never really got into it. We're going to take a peek a little bit inside here as to what's up. See, now here's the deal. You go 1982. When I was a kid, it didn't matter if it was a story that was already published or a brand new thing. We just called it all graphic novels. I don't know where the term trade paperback came from. Like, I understand paperback, but I don't understand what you're trading or what you're trading it for or whatever like that. But I figured you guys might be interested in this stuff, so I'm showing it off. Like I said, I forgot all about it because it was sitting in a filing cabinet somewhere. I figured you'd enjoy taking a peek. And I have no clue if these things are worth anything. If you guys are interested, let me know in the comments below. There it is. God Loves, Man Kills, Chris Claremont. My brother was really into the mutants and the X-Men and stuff like that, so we got New Mutants here. This, also 1982. Flip it open, check out some of the artwork inside. Yeah, these were in a filing cabinet in the basement. They were all bagged up though. I guess that's how they survived. So they're looking pretty good. I don't want to beat them up too much. The spines look pretty nice and everything like that. Now, if we didn't call them or if we didn't call them graphic novels, excuse me, we call them just magazines. I have a couple of ones like this. And these are a little bit easier to flip through. That's the one thing about, even paperbacks is like you're always afraid to open it up and crack the spine. But on something like this where the paper is a little thinner and you can see this is black and white inside. Now, I don't know if this was ever published before in color or if this was designed to be printed in black and white because there's a lot of grayscale and stuff going on here. I don't know. Maybe you could color that with watercolors. You guys that are artists can fill me in. These are the stories you're getting and stuff like that. 1981. This is something a little bit different. Void Indigo. I think this is British or something. I don't know. It's in a savage era before the dawn of history, 4 sorcerers committed a heinous crime of torture and murder, and they thought they got away with it. They're about to find out they were wrong. And you'll check out on the back, you got all the sword and sorcery stuff. Kind of reminds me of what's that artist's name? You get that on the cover, but then you got like a city and stuff, but like sword and sorcery on the back. Boris, I think that was the cat's name. It kind of looks like Boris, but we'll flip it up in here and see what's up. You get a little forward. What's the year on this one? 1984. Yeah, if I had to guess, this is British. Chopping snakes in half. I want to see like how it. Oh look, nudity. Nice laser beams. I don't know what's going on here. But see, all right, there's like modern day. I was wondering how we get from. I don't know what's going on here. British stuff is so weird, man. Pretty cool. All right, we got another one. Super Boxers. Ron Wilson with John Byrne and Armando Gil. Cover looks pretty cool. Check out the back on this one. In the world of the future, winning is everything and losing is certain death. Check out that. Oh man, that's great artwork, right? A little different on the front there. There's your credits. 1983. Get a little forward. Thought I saw Crazy Uncle Bill on here. Maybe that was the other one. But this looks pretty cool. Wow, look at that. Killer. You guys, anybody knows anything about Super Boxers? Leave a comment down below. Alright, now here is something, like I said, I tried to get into X-Men. Is anybody familiar with this thing? This is from later. This is like 90 something. And they're 94. So this is, I bought this. X-Men, the Wedding Album. $3, but back in the day. I don't know, does anybody care about this stuff? Now I'm going to show you something that's, I think is awesome. This is a man who loves his mother. Yes, he does. Frank Castle does love his mother. Look, Juska, I think that's how I know this name. Now, I don't remember buying these, but these are dated 1990? Yeah. Which means this is after my brothers got out of comics. Maybe my one brother did buy it for me as a gift. I think he didn't buy it as a gift for me, as so much it was like a gift for the house. You know, like when you buy a new big screen TV for the living room, or you buy a refrigerator, like everybody's going to use it. Or like you have a pet, like a cat or a dog, and it doesn't necessarily belong to anybody. It's kind of like the family dog. That's what these are like, you know, because everybody enjoys it. You know, Bobby, Sally, and Mom, Dad, Grandmom. You know, Grandmom loves Frank Castle. This is my favorite version of the skull. Like the square stuff and how the inside of the eyes are more square. I've seen ones where they have them more slitted. I don't care for that. But I remember drooling over this artwork to look at how real the gloves look and everything like that. We know how hard it is to draw hands. And if you look in Frank Castle's eyes. This is basically Clint Eastwood with just sort of darker hair and a little bit different haircut and stuff like that. But I remember loving this. Let's open this one inside. Eye for an eye. Oh, this one's... Is this the one where he meets the Daredevil? Yeah, I think it is. He goes in, they try and help him with the packages. Daredevil stalking Frank Castle outside the building. And you hear, knock, knock. And Frank just says, leave now. It's Daredevil, open up. That's the Red Clown's voice, alright. You're off your turf, Daredevil. Thought you confined your activities to Hell's Kitchen these days. Or Clinton, as you gentrified types call it now. Injustice knows no borders, and you're obviously not guarding your own turf too well. The owners of the drugstore downstairs are complaining about harassment from the building's gentrification-minded landlord. He wants them out so he can raise the building for condos now that successful businesses like the store have helped to revitalize the neighborhood. The store has been vandalized a lot. The old man thinks the landlord's behind it. Sometimes I swing in by to see if I can spot someone in the act. What are you doing here? And Frank Castle just responds, you're the trespasser, move out. I'm attaching explosives to the window and door, so don't bother dropping by again. Daredevil, don't get your wires crossed, Punisher. You might take everyone in the building with you. And Frank just like, rrr. And Frank gets suited up. He's running light, minimal gear. He's got this cool knife that shoots the blade out. And there's Daredevil hanging out on the roof. Now, see, I was introduced to Frank Castle well before Daredevil. So, like, Ash Young Comics did a video, why don't you read Daredevil? I don't like Daredevil, but it's like totally because I'm engrossed into the character of the Punisher and they don't get along. I know it's funny, but that's where we are. We get some cool art. This was the predecessor to Punisher Armory, if you ever remember them. I think they were in the mid-90s, back right before they ended up canceling all the Punisher series. I actually enjoyed those because they were like there was no story in there. It's just a drawing of different firearms and like writings of like how and when Frank would utilize them. And yeah, this must be a reprint. I think this is Punisher War Journal #1 because that's in the back of there. I love that cover. And then here's another one, Punisher Magazine. Punisher Takes Wall Street. There you got your content, stuff like that. I'm going to see if I can find the thing in the here. For RoboCop. Some splash art. This is funny. Punisher crossword puzzle, right? The Punisher carries this in his hip holster to a cross gun. This shoots bullets out of it really fast. Speeds. Gun. Happiness is a warm gun. Everybody run. The homecoming queen's got a gun. Rhymes with sun but spelled with a G. Gun. Make an engine rev. Blanket gun. I guess you gotta be of a certain mindset. Oh, this is crazy. Yeah, I remember reading this one. This crazy bomb skateboard. This is cool. You guys should check this out. Alright, where are we in? Oh, we're 11 minutes in. Cool, we did it. I was gonna show you some more stuff, but we don't have to. I don't believe in taking any more time than it is. You know all that YouTube stuff. I'm not gonna get into it. I'm just thankful you watched the video. And until next time, I'll see you in the back issues.